of being around here. What's interesting is that our last 3 regulars, David, Hans, and William, have all been doing it about 8 years, right? But what's cool is we're kind of the last few weeks getting back to our roots. We just gave a golden ticket to a guy named Aaron Belisle, who
he's amazing.
He's amazing, and he has cerebral palsy, no use of his left arm. He walks fine, and but he's mute. He can't speak at all. So he takes the microphone, puts it on top of a Bluetooth speaker that he already has hooked up, and begins. And
how does he type it in?
Crushes. He has a super fast thumb on his. He has it down to where like he can do like
swiping,
not cursive. Yeah, swiping. He just keeps his thumb and swipes. He moves as fast as he can.
Have you ever been able to swipe?
Yeah, but I don't like it. I don't trust it.
And then he goes voice to text, so it just says out what he wrote.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
But what's cool is that he's only been doing it
6 months
right now, and he's like a savant. So we're getting to like really reinforce good things, and you know he's just has like no notes at this point. He's just crushing.
I got to see that.
Yeah.
I want to see because Tom Green told me about him.
Yeah. Oh,
Tom Green.
Tom Green
has a Bluetooth battery and a JBL.
It's about 12 to 13 hours.
Tony has been taking hormone treatments to have the figure of a female tennis player.
That's true. That's actually true. And I'm not there yet. Still, I need a lot more injections to get to.
Everything about you reminds me of Peter Pan, except the fact that Peter Pan was less like Tinkerbell than you are.
He's just laying into me.
And also, Peter Pan didn't throw handicapped people off of his stage every once in a while. They felt threatened. With a fucking Gladiator 300 kick to the chest. I will send you into Caution's way.
That's true.
And you ain't the type that she's gonna catch. You know what I'm saying?
There was a lesbian off behind it. That's Caution.
She's gonna take your pain and fucking shove it where the sun don't shine, which is a lot of places.
This guy's a bully. Fuck.
Yeah, he really is.
He really is. Are you from Canada? Is he? He's Canadian?
Yeah.
See, if you had American healthcare, I might have caught that shit early.
I told him last week, you can really tell which arm they put the vaccine in.
Jesus Christ.
And he laughs and he rolls with everything. His sense of humor is that of somebody that's been doing stand-up for 20 years. It's
amazing.
Insane. The green room hang, I actually ended up, I was at one of these bars, my friends were playing music, and it was packed. I mean, a unbelievable fire hazard. People dancing on picnic tables, shoulder to shoulder. It was chaos. I wanted to get out of there. Everybody wanted to get out of there. And I look and I see him leaning against the fence in the back. No drink, like he had just come in through the back door, can't move, can't get in. I get him a drink, and we end up hanging out for hours, having the best time, because it turns out he's a great fucking communicator and hang. Because when you're at loud bars or a concert, he just fucking shows you
his phone. Yeah.
And you're like, oh, you read what he's saying instead of me going, what? What did you say?
So he's all doing it one-handed.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just swiping all the words.
Yep.
So how quick can he get a sentence out?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. You could tell that the technology isn't where it needs to be for someone flying through their thoughts with only their thumb.
Especially with one hand. Because most people are doing it with two hands.
He mentioned last night in the green room specifically that, he's hoping for advancements in the field of whatever you would call that.
And what's cool, though, he has a lot of responses already where he does like a quick search, like, well, this is how, I went.
Right.
And so I told him I would make him a soundboard, but that's pretty much, if you had your whole thing where it's just a soundboard where you're like,
Dude, talk about counting on Google Notes.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever he's counting on, whatever he's using, like that shit got to stay up.
Yeah.
And battery life is very important. You can't just show up at a club without good battery life.
He has 2 JBL Bluetooths fully charged hanging by his waist in case one dies.
Yeah.
He's got another one.
Wow.
Like guns. Like,
Wow.
Wild West.
He was roasting me last night live on this show, and I go, you make one more fucking joke about me, I'm going to play music on your Bluetooth.
and he's so cute because like the last couple of weeks he goes, "Are you sure it's okay to make fun of Tony? I don't want him to be upset." And I'm like, "Oh no, this is great. keep it."
He's amazing. Aaron Belial.
Yep.
He's another Canadian. We also have, of course, Jared Nathan, who you know.
Yes.
Who's also a Canadian. The last 2 golden ticket winners, which I think there's only been 10 in 10 years of doing this show, which means you can perform it on any show if you're ever there for eternity. The last 2, I realized this last night while high as a kite after the show, have both been handicapped people from Canada.
They make the best.
Jared Nathan, you should tell everybody. What exactly does he have?
It's called globally delayed, but that basically means that he has a touch of like everything. He's like all types of what we used to call the R word.
Globally. So
Globally.
that's what it means. He's got a
He
little
calls,
bit of
does he say
everything.
globally retarded? What does he call it? Globally delayed.
Delayed, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it's like he has a little bit of Downs, a little bit of autism, a little bit of
He's got a big stutter.
stuttering.
But he's funny as fuck.
He's great.
Funny
hilarious.
as fuck.
He's very funny.
Oh, my
and
God.
he's got good timing. Like he understands comedy.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, it's interesting, man. It's like what you guys have done is really cool because you really get a chance to see people emerge. You know, they emerge out of Kill Tony and they have real careers. Like I think it's the best launching pad for beginning comics that's ever existed. I don't think there's anything like it. Because like the Tonight Show was never for comics that just started out. It was for like guys that put together like a career and then they're finally going to get their first Letterman. You know, that's what that was. It was like you're doing stand up 7, 8, 9, 10 years by then, right?
And unlike The Tonight Show and America's Got Talent and Last Comic Standing, there's no notes. So you don't have to be clean. You know, it's just about being funny. Both Aaron
1 minute.
Belial, Jared Nathan, William David, Hans, they all push the limits. This is like what comedians know is, you know, what people want to see. They want to go have fun. They want to have a naughty night. They don't need it woke and, you know.
You can't do woke in a minute.
Right.
It's not going to work. Like this whole idea that you're going to project your social values onto the audience and it's going to make them like you more and agree with you more and
People
get
tried.
some
We had
clout.
I mean, just last week we had Roseanne on, and
amazing.
She's telling these people one after the other the most perfect advice, just clear cut, like wisdom that you just cannot make up. You can't write it. And even the people that were doing good, she's like, yeah, you could do good doing jokes like that, or that tells me that you could do even better by looking within yourself. You know, if you're doing that with being that surface level, then what do you really have inside? You know, and she was just crushing. And who better in the world than Roseanne Barr? Someone that literally did that. She took her own thing. She wasn't like everyone else. She still isn't like anyone else. And, you know, she showed that you could have a crazy career by just being yourself and writing what you know, the story that you can tell.
Yeah, it's a cool thing to have, man. You guys have put together something really cool.
She offered a full-time mentorship to that Aaron Belial kid.
A mentorship.
Yeah.
She goes, you can call me anytime. I'm going to give you my number.
Whoa.
And they literally did. He asked me yesterday, he's like, you know, when do you think I should hit up Roseanne?
I like how you use your thumbs. When
yeah. Oh, yeah. I didn't even realize I did that.
Jimmy Carter thing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Beautiful.